What is up? Welcome back. We are on the large Conquest map for MLB The Show 22. I know there are some players that struggle in completing this. What is the best route to take? I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to give you some tricks, but most importantly, I'm going to show you every single move through this entire Conquest map, show you how I complete it, how I've been completing these Conquest maps ever since the beginning of MLB The Show. I've pretty much done this Conquest map almost exactly the same. I know I do have a couple friends that sometimes struggle in which routes to take. I try to explain it to them, but this time I just took a picture of every single move that I made. That way you can see exactly the route to take to maybe complete it a little bit more efficiently. I'm also going to give you some tips and tricks and all the things that I've learned, maybe to help you, all those new players that maybe are trying this for the first time, or maybe even those veteran players that still struggle. But if you do have a different strategy, let me know in the comments. If you enjoy the video, hit that thumbs up. Now, before we get into the actual screenshots, the sped up screenshots of all of them that I took throughout the thing, I'm not going to be talking through it. I'm just going to let it play. That way you can pause it. But to kind of give you an idea of what I do every single time. First off, you want to put a wall up close to where the Twins are. You're going to want to put a wall up close to where Kansas City is, because usually those are the areas in which you'll need to reinforce so you don't get taken over. And then move west, hit Colorado first, and then up to the northwest Seattle, down all the way through the coast, and then on the bottom, the southern Texas, and then all the way east, and then up to the northeast. So that's the general path I take. And like I said, these are only going to be screenshots. So if you need to pause it at some point so you can kind of see where the reinforcements are at. A couple things to note is that they typically don't try to overtake any of your nodes or any of your bases or any of your strongholds if you are only one reinforcement below them. So if they have 10 and you have 9, they typically won't attack them. So when I reinforce, I want to reinforce up to that point where it's just one less. Also, another thing to keep in mind is typically when I do these, I do them on veteran. And so in order to do veteran, you need double the amount of reinforcements attacking. So if I'm going to attack Colorado and they have 10 reinforcements there, in order for me to do veteran, I need to have double that, which is 20 reinforcements to attack it. If you want to do on rookie needs 4 times the amount. So if they have 10, you need 40 in order to attack it. Also, another thing to keep in mind is if you look in the bottom right hand corner when we're going through it, all of the screenshots, take a look and notice the turns. And so one single turn is when you go through the entire process of reinforcements, stealing, and attacking. And so if you take a look at the turns, take a look at each of my reinforcements, you'll see them changing as the turns change. So you'll be able to tell where I reinforce and what I needed to reinforce through each turn, and how many of each of the moves I was able to make throughout each turn. Anyways, I think that's pretty much enough talking. Those are some basic tips and tricks on how to get through this as efficiently as possible. And like I said, I've done this same exact method and route through the larger Conquest maps every single time. I apply this same exact strategy to all Conquest maps, and it works out every single time. So yeah, like I said, if you enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up. Be sure you hit the pause button at any point so you can see exactly where I go. Oh, and another thing that I forgot to mention is that when we get like 3/4 of the way through it, there were so many screenshots that at some point, for whatever reason, every 5th screenshot seemed to be out of order. So when you see me like jump in, and then it'll reset for one thing and then jump back to the normal, that is because I put it in for whatever reason. I just every 5th one, and it only happened like maybe a couple of them. So anyways, keep that in mind when we're doing it. Hopefully you enjoy. I'll see y'all later. I'm out. Peace.